Well, hello there. This is a long form YouTube video. And if you've never watched any of my videos before, welcome. If you have, yes, it's another one. So welcome to the 5th gen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th gen 5, I like the sound of that, right? Well, if that's the 5th gen 5, is this like the manager? And oh, that's the, never mind. That's probably not a good analogy, but the 5th gen 5. So what do we got here? What do we have here? This is the one I never thought I would get. This is a 1990 Celica All-Trac. I'll start with the rarest, craziest model of the fleet. And what is a Celica All-Trac? You may ask yourself. Celica All-Trac is the World Rally model, sold as the GT4 with a different hood and whatever overseas, but in America it had this hood. I think maybe in Canada it had this hood, and you know, they had the air extractors. This is a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder and air-to-air intercooler on this one. This is an all-wheel drive, which means All-Trac in America, GT4, GT plus 4 in other countries. Turbo all-wheel drive, I think, in Canada, maybe. Very limited production car. This car, in addition, has 30,600 miles on it. I just put about 100 on it today and yesterday. Just got my plates for it, and there's a few things to probably get looked at on it. Like any car, I take it up. I don't want to really go driving it around until I've had it to my mechanic. I trust the people I buy them from, but I also have people I've had a 30-year relationship. And I think it's the original timing belt on there. So just in the name of all that's good, I'm gonna have that replaced, I'm sure, and go through and see everything else on here. Now, this is a stunning, excuse me, my son and I have a deal. I get a car, he gets a fragrance. So we were out fragrance shopping today. This thing is 30,600 miles. Wide body, all-wheel drive, turbocharged. Has every option. So it has sunroof, it has ABS. It saved me today because some idiot almost drove into the side of me before I got onto the turnpike in Monroeville, and just complete idiot. And thank God I was reacting as quick as I did, because he would have just taken the whole car out, probably killed me. There are people out there, and that's why I'm worried to drive this car. This car is so, I mean, these cars are all rare and everything like that, but this car, lowest mileage probably in the US, and very limited production on here. This is a pedigree car. This is one of those cars was one owner, I think, since new. And so the All-Tracs are, you see that front end on it, okay? So you see how it's a little more business-like, right? And if you've seen my other videos, I'll skip down to the 1992. This is a GTS, so this is the same wide body on it. It's the same front end. I thought it was a similar front end. I did not realize it is the exact same front fascia that's on that. So what was it before that? So this is a 1990, first year of the 5th gen. This is a 1990 GTS, same wide body, same amount of options, leather, ABS, sunroof, System 10, anti-lock brakes. This is the 90 and 91 front end on it. So, or front lower valence. It's a little curvier, a little more, I don't know, less business-like. I think it's pretty. I think this is more business-like, but they're both nice. They're both Toyota crested, or not, or Toyota scripted vehicles before they came up. I think in 90 they came up with the fancy one that went standard on the Celicas in 92. This is a 92. They refreshed the GTS. They all got rid of the Toyota script. And these got basically the GTS front fascia, or the All-Trac front fascia. It's kind of crazy. Fully loaded again. These are all three are equipped, other than the turbo all-wheel drive kind of thing. These all three have the same amount of options, which is pretty much everything they offered in the Celica line. This is 137,000 miles. That's 30,000. There's a difference. There's such a difference. It's, I mean, this drives great. It's beautiful, but little things on it where I look at that going, oh my gosh, that's what it looked like brand new. This is an absolute time capsule car. The 93 GT is kind of a time capsule, and so is this one. This is a 92 GT convertible. This 92 is kind of the best of both worlds. It's had a little bit of paint work done on the front, had a ding or so in there, and but it's solid, it's straight, it's a great runner, and it's only 86,000 miles, 87,000 miles. These cars are the sweet spot. This is 60-some thousand miles. So this is also another time capsule. But I could go back and make this engine look even better than I do. This is a Grand National. One of these two is a first junior. I've gotten so much more experience, not to be braggy or anything, but I know what I'm doing now with the engine, that this engine and the 90 can get some love and attention for their next show when they go for their senior Grand National, because knowing what I know now, I just got to figure out which one didn't get the first prize and figure out what I need to do to make it a first. And I will be taking it down to Charlotte, North Carolina in April to get its first junior. And then I will take both of these to Indiana, Pennsylvania, which is up that way about an hour. And that's pretty good for a national show to be an hour away. I can do that. So 5 cars. Why 5 cars? Well, I didn't set out. I got this one and I was happy I got this one. This was a really original car, a really beautiful car. It's a kind of a basic car, and that's kind of what I like about it. It's fast, but it didn't have the sunroof on it. I'll tell you what, if it would have had the sunroof, I probably would have just quit looking right then and there, because I do love sunroofs in my cars. But I got this one first. I got the red, super red GTS second. Needed a lot more work than this one to get it ready for show, but it was rewarding because that car and this car are junior Grand National champions, so they got one more to get to the top of their game with the Antique Automobile Club of America. Then I got this one a year ago, right before Hershey, and it needed some work. And I think this is the one that needs a few things on it. One thing it needs, and I'm sure I got docked for this, this was 4 points, was these chrome valve cover caps. It's 1 point per cap. Should be the black plastic. I'll fix it. Then I don't know what else I need on here except, well, there's one thing that I saw did not get done, and it was the front fascia was not repainted as I needed it done. So I need to do that. I'll get it done. And that's about it from what I can see. I mean, under hood, both of these cars, like I said, right now, if you didn't tell anyone which two were the Grand Nationals and which two were the first and second junior, these two would be considered the Grand National champions. These are great. These are greater. It's just how it is. You learn, you get better. It's a practice. And so I'm going to take what I learned here and apply it to these two. That's why constant improvement. I feel guilty if I would just take a car and do nothing to it and take it to another show. That's lazy. Even if it's going to get the championship points, why not work on it a little bit? It's not going to cost you anything but your time. So, the fabulous 5th gens The 5th Gen 5. Does that sound right? I don't know. 93 GT, 92 GT convertible by ASC, 92 GTS, 90 GTS, and 90 All-Trac. Now, I don't know what the production number's on here. Toyota's kind of, I could probably find out, I think I know the exact number of convertibles made by ASC. There's a serial number on there from them in the door jamb. But otherwise, I don't know. I think maybe the All-Tracs, they can narrow it down. Now, I looked at something yesterday very quickly, and I wasn't sure, and if I read it right, and it's been a while since this post has been updated, so that person might not be posting anymore. But they said, they showed the and I assume it was the Japanese production of these, or it might be total production. They showed 13,000 all-wheel drives. And if it's all of those, if it's every single all-wheel drive, of the 13,282 were medium red pearl. So the reason I have this one parked here, newest or oldest, these two, this is medium red pearl. This is super red. The white one's super white. The other one is, I don't know what the black is, and then this is a medium gray. But super red's a pretty legendary color. Super white's a pretty legendary color within Toyota. Medium red pearl is a pretty legendary color to me. Why? Because you might have heard me talking about this 1992 Camry. Oh yeah, there's a 1992 Camry. My first new car was a 1992 Camry instead of buying a 1992 Celica. I just had this one paint corrected, and I just had it ceramic coated. It's so pretty. It is just a gorgeous. This one and this one, 43, almost 44,000 miles, 30,000 miles, almost 31,000 miles. Two of my lowest mileage cars. Then I have a Pontiac 6000 STE, the black one, and there's 37,000 miles. And the white Celica is 60-some thousand miles. But like these two here are really low miles cars. And really original. You get in this one, it smells brand new. It's crazy. But getting back to medium red pearl, my Camry was a 4-cylinder LE with a moonroof, but it was that color. And I keep telling people, I was talking to someone who had one of these out in Hershey last week, and she was saying that she had a medium red pearl. She loved it. And I'm like, oh, I know that color. I was also bidding on this one that day, but the color is just gorgeous. It just glows. It's a million miles deep. This is not ceramic coated, and it won't be ceramic coated. I love the ceramic coating on this, but the problem is with this is that it's so original. The paint depth, I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. Someone might view that as taking originality away from the car. The value of this versus the value of this is night and day difference. They're both priceless to me, and that's why you're not going to see this one driving around much, because it's truly something that like I can enjoy when I'm going to take this to a show. It's like a far show out to Carlisle. It's going to be on the trailer. It just will be. Today's drive told me, things can happen, but you know, I just want to keep the miles down on this. If it had 40 or 50,000 miles, I'd still probably take it slower, whatever. But oh my gosh, so what a difference. I'll pause this real quick, and I'll pop the hood on this and this, and I'll show you the differences just real quick. It's a 2.2, that's a 2-liter turbo. So hang on a second. Okay, here is the heart of the beast. 2-liter air-to-air intercooler turbocharged engine. Just jaw-droppingly clean original. Jaw-droppingly. There's stuff on here that I looked at this one, I'm like, oh, you know, and now this is a GTS, this is a 2.2 first version. The 92 has a revision. I'll get to that in a second, but take a look here. Now, somewhere along the lines, the ABS cover got damaged. Now, I'm showing this in the national show and I cannot find that. I will take this one off and temporarily do that. I've done that before because like this battery bracket, this car went to Charlotte with a battery bracket from that one because this one was not done being rebuilt in time. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of backup oops, but this is showroom. This is I gotta tell you, absent that, this is a 400-point show car. This is a 399 show car. Unbelievable and unbelievable. Well, I'd lose some points. I'd lose 5 points for the battery. I got to put one of the Toyota batteries in it. So what? So there's that. This is the 1990 version of the 2.2 liter Camry naturally aspirated engine, and it's pretty clean. Can it be cleaner? Yeah, there's some little tricks I learned on these other two next to me that I'll show you. Now, this engine is the red wired version. They went away from that in 92, which is what this is. A lot of it's the same. I cleaned this up. I can clean this up a little bit more. I can clean that up a little bit more. I can clean that up, and I can clean the wires a little bit more. But those red wires are kind of like unobtainium. And I'll get it cleaned. You'll never know the difference. It'll get better. Now, this is one of my better efforts. So this and the black 92 GT, the engines, this has an ABS controller. It's perfect. So if I were showing the All-Trac, I'd probably pop this one off because this one is the nicest. The All-Trac's the worst, and that one's somewhere in between. But if you see how it's cleaned and gone through, and it just, everything is right on it. You know, the wires, they went to a simpler black wire on there, different valve cover, different intake, all that stuff. Heat shield's pretty much the same, and got it. This is clean. This is open the hood. I was watching an old video from Motor Week, and God bless you, John Davis and team. You're an invaluable source for just entertainment and knowledge and everything like that. But if you're looking at one of these cars, what's it look like? You know, this is what it's supposed to look like. And they popped a hood on a GTS the other day. It was this version down here. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh my. So when I go through, I know what I need to do. I need to have that video, pop it, get the brochure and look at that. And just, you know, just trying to get the color of the finish and have it. So anyway, that, as they say, folks, is that. But I'm going to take this one home with me. I'm going to leave one here, the All-Trac that just came to me yesterday. And it's a nice day. Tomorrow's going to be lousy, but today will be nice, and I can put the roof down. And my daughter was really disappointed because I sent that one back Saturday morning on the trailer for my brother-in-law, and I kept this one to go ahead and drive around. And I think she wanted to go convertible. She came up from DC to visit, and I felt bad. Sorry, she's down in DC. She's not going to get a chance to drive in this. We'll drive in another time. But I'll put these other ones away, and I got some friends coming over. They're going to be in the area, and they wanted to check things out here, so they should be here pretty soon, and I'll show them around, and then I'll get on my way and go have dinner with some family tonight and enjoy my weekend. So you do the same. I'm going to film one of these for TikTok, and if you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, even if it's, hey, is that the crazy guy yeah, it's me. I'm pretty much out of the game now. I thought I was out of the game after this, but I know, And people would say to me, and I'll end it where I should have started it. I would get a lot of comments when I would show the 4 or one of the 4 and say, well, you don't have an ST-185. I'm like, I don't have an ST-185. And the whole deal was, when I got the red one, it was so nice and great, and it just called to me. But it was a lot of work. But it's fine, and it's great. I still stay in touch with the owner of that car. The white one wasn't as much work, and neither were the gray or the white one or the black one. And neither is this. You kind of have to, there was one that I let go. It was a super red 90 GTS, and it needed some stuff, and it had some modifications done to it, and it was a little more than I wanted to do to undo that to make it here. And the originality of the car is something I look for. And I will tell you, people ask me, where do you find these? I find them mostly on Bring a Trailer and Hemmings. Well, that's the only place I find them. All 5 came from one or the other. They're out there. They are out there. And I will tell you, there's nice cars. One thing I will tell you, be patient, look around, but when you are, know what you're going after. And if it's the right vehicle, if it is the perfect condition, it is a color that you absolutely adore, it is low mileage, take no prisoners. Get that dang car if you need to. But, if you set your budget and you get something, one of these cars is amazing. Could it be a daily driver? Not in Pittsburgh, not year round, but in the nice weather, yeah, you can drive these a lot and have fun with them. This car, so low mileage, you kind of don't want to do that because some of these have to be preserved. This is a museum car. I'm just telling you right now. I've heard that Toyota USA doesn't even have one as low mileage as this. And hey, I don't mind. I'm like Indiana Jones. It belongs in a museum. I treat these like this is my museum. I have fun with these. I'll drive this a little bit, but way less. I'll drive this a little bit, but way less. And then the gray GTS is really my car, and the black GT are my drive around cars because they have higher amount of miles, 85 or 86, 87,000 miles. Not a ton of miles, but still more than the white or this or that. So, hey, reach out. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I got an ST-185. I got an ST-185. Holy freaking heck, I got an ST-185. So very lucky to have it. Very happy to have you all comment, like, share, subscribe, and stay in touch.